Hi guys, how are you doing? I hope you're doing great. Well, today we're going to talk about certain ways to become unstoppable. Well, our highest potentiality is fulfilled when we realize that we create our own destiny. We cannot expect to achieve our goals through others. Instead, we achieve our goals through our own actions. In the phenomenal book The Fountainhead by Ayn Rand, the protagonist Howard Roark is confronted by Ellsworth Toohe. Mr. Roark, we are alone here. Why don't you tell me what do you think of me? Said Roark. In any words you wish, no one will hear us. For which Roark replied, but I don't think of you. So this is the perfect response in dealing with people who add no value to your life. Once we can grasp this, we can achieve greatness. Greatness through our own efforts and creation without guilt. We can do this by the construction of a framework that makes us unstoppable. Here are certain tips to become unstoppable. First, be your own creator. The only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be, said Ralph Waldo Emerson. Quantum physics has demonstrated that we have very little understanding of our world. It has also provided us a beautiful playground for our mind. In an experiment that still baffles us today, the double-slit experiment, we have found that electrons exist in a state of pure potential when they are not being observed. The act of simply observing is the same as creating. Through our observations and expectations, we literally create our own reality. Second, no fear. In times of adversity and change, we really discover who we are and what we are made up of. Howard Schultz said, well, the moment you quit worrying about what other people think of you is the moment you truly realize that freedom and what freedom feels like. Elite performers will meet resistance at every turn. People will become jealous and will attack top performers. However, these people play at a lower level and will never confront you. They will always go behind your back. Just remember that these people bring no value to your life, and if they are jealous of you, then you must be doing something right. Third, be crazy and be different. Your theory is crazy, but it's not crazy enough to be true, said Niels Bohr. It takes a vast amount of courage to act on crazy and different ideas. However, the people who move the world forward are those who act on their crazy ideas, like flashes of lightning swirling around the sky. Bold and crazy ideas will make their way into your mind. Just make sure you are crazy enough to act on them before they disappear. Fourth, put a dent in the world. We are here to put a dent in the universe. Otherwise, why else even be here? Said Steve Jobs. Top performers truly dream big. If you desire to put a dent in the universe, just as Steve Jobs did, then act as if it were impossible to fail. Quit discussing and just do it. Set a goal that is so unbelievably extraordinary that you can achieve it until you develop into the person who can. Remember, if you can dream it, you can be the first to achieve it. Fifth, visualization. Change your thoughts and you change your world, said Norman Vincent Peale. I came across an intriguing idea regarding visualization in psycho-cybernetics by Dr. Maxwell Maltz. The idea was to create a mind movie where the brain thinks and creates in terms of images. Maltz instructs us that the brain and nervous system are obedient servants of pictures placed in our mind. The key in using the mind movie is to dive deep into the movie and visualize the small details to make it as real as possible. Sixth, exercise and neurogenesis. Exercise is miracle grow for the brain, said Dr. John Ratey. In the best-selling book, Spark, The Revolutionary New Science of Exercise and the Brain, Dr. John Ratey discusses the correlation between exercise and intellect. He found that aerobic exercise is the optimal vehicle for the production of a magical substance. The substance is brain-derived neurotrophic factor, BDNF, which is a nerve growth factor that impacts the development, function, and growth of our brain cells. BDNF is the most powerful and active substance stimulating neurogenesis. By simply exercising, we can literally grow our brain cells and increase our intellect. Seventh, read. We become the books we read, said Matthew Kelly. BDNF is a protein that encourages the growth of our new neurons and synapses through axon and dendrite sprouting. Continuing our discussion from exercise and neurogenesis, since running increases BDNF production, which increases neuron growth, we must use our brain in order to keep the wiring strong. Read at every available opportunity while exercising and driving with audiobooks. Read to your children and while waiting in line. Never miss an opportunity to read. Reading allows doors to open in your mind. Doors that were always present but previously closed. 8. Focus and intensity. The question isn't who is going to let me. The question is, who is going to stop me? Ayn Rand said. Grant Cardone wrote in his awesome book, The 10X Rule, that we must take massive action to succeed in life. He commented, assume that every project you attempt will take more time, money, energy, effort, and people than you can imagine. Multiply every expectation by 10, and you will probably be safe. Cardone's bottom line is that once you define what you want, put the intensity and hyper-focus into it, and define what 10x activity means, then you will achieve your goal. 9. Map your mind. A bad system will beat a good person every time, said W. Edward Deming. As a Lean Six Sigma black belt, I understand the significant benefits of simply mapping out a process. I also understand the benefits of using a powerful technique in generating unique and creative ideas for sorting your thoughts. Mind mapping is an impressive tool that allows you to map connections in your mind, brainstorm new ideas, and uncover new relationships between ideas. Simply start by exploring an idea or concept, then create branches and sub-branches around the main idea. 10. Discover your purpose. Nothing ever goes away until it teaches us what we need to know, said Pema Chodron. In order for us to use each of our powerful hacks to become unstoppable, we must first have a solid foundation. We must discover what drives us. We must discover what our purpose is. In my life, my beautiful wife and my daughter provide my purpose. They provide meaning in a world of chaos. A friend of mine told me that when his daughter was born, she motivated him to create his own life, to become fearless, to be crazy and different, to put a dent in the universe, to visualize success, to keep his mind and body in peak condition, to adopt a hyper-focus mindset, and even to map out his life. But the greatest thing his daughter provides him was the ability to love his wife more than he ever had. This provided him a lifetime of motivation and fuel to become unstoppable. Well, make the change you've always wanted now. Now you've got more time and space at home. This is the right time to make your goals happen. If you aren't taking any action now, chances are you will never reach your goal. So, well guys, that was everything I wanted to share with you today. I hope you have a wonderful day. Please share, subscribe, hit the like button. Tell me what do you think about it in the comments down below, and see you soon.